Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to what is quite frankly an absolutely crazy amount of crystal opening commentary hoarding. This is the account that alone Kabam Mike will not sleep for the rest of the year knowing that somebody took up so much server space to hoard so many crystal shards. And we have Mr. Nazwal, otherwise known in the game as PJ Lawman, I think that's what, who has hoarded just an absolute insane number of shards. And it's not like he has a crazy amount of 6 stars, you know? So when you look at how many 5 stars and 6 stars, I gave the 5 stars or the 6 stars for last because we have 55 stars. This guy could have definitely used a lot of these champions. And yet, what incredible data. Can you imagine hoarding 55-star crystals? I can't. At this point, I can't even imagine hoarding half that. All right, so let's talk about God tier and beyond God tier champs. We got Ghost Rider, Gladiator Hulk, and X23 are really close. And an Awakeness Ghost Rider. That's exciting. I mean, again, what's crazy about this opening is not only that he hoarded it, but that he's not a guy who has every 5-star at SIG 120. A bunch of these are first-time platinum stars. All right, so that was a bad batch of 10, though Falcon might be really good now. So maybe that'll turn into the second God tier or beyond God tier. Let's see if the second batch of 10, I can't believe there's 5 batches of 10 5-stars. And then we've got some crazy 6 stars. Magic and Hype back-to-back, really, Luke Cage, a trio of incredible pulls. And 6 new. Sim Supreme, amazing. There's the Dad Bod, Red Guardian, and Black Widow Clairvoyant, and Diablo, Alcoholic. Wow! That batch of 10 was nuts. It was sponsored by Squirrel Girl. It was so nuts. Holy cow. Amazing data. PJ Lawman. All right, let's do it again. This reminds me of like July 4th or Cyber Weekend where your brain just can't process opening this many crystals at once. And then we've got Void and Havoc. Okay. Boy, the drop rates in these now are insane. Venom the Duck. Sabretooth's still real good. And I like both Black Panther and Hawkeye. Old Balls for the first time. Infinity Man for the first time. Still keeping things low-key. Proxima Midnight as well. And the Alcoholic still leads the end of this champion train. All right, 20 more. There's a lot more where that came from, quite literally. I'm so happy for this guy. I just can't believe he had this much self-control. Another Void and another Black Panther, and another Sabretooth. He also duped his Loki. Interesting. And then Mephisto, but there's 13 new. So what did he get? 4 new in this batch of 10? Dorm is new. Yellow Jacket is new. That's random. Oh, he got 2 Mephistos? And a Red Skull. Diablo's no longer at the end. He's drinking himself to the front of the line. All right, last batch of 10. I cannot say enough how insane this data is. Corvus, Magic, Iceman, Thing, and Spidey Gwen. Look at that batch of 5. That's unbelievable. And 18 new. See, I told you this was sponsored by Squirrel Girl. Literal proof now. Along with a warrior that's far too civil. A non-Hawkeye Ronin. Gwenpool for the first time. Michael Keaton, what up? Diablo continues to move forward. And now Infinity Man is at the end. What incredible data. 55 stars in less than 5 minutes. And you can see, I mean, he's got some rank 5s, but it's not like he has, 20 or something. Wow. All right, well, we're going to go from that, BJ, to 10 6 stars. And if you're opening 10, I expect about 2 out of 10 to be rank 2-able, as I call it. And I would not put Mole Man on that list. I just wouldn't. I think he's fun to use, and I think he's a good arena champ. But if you're asking me, should I take my Mole Man to rank 2? I'm going to say no. Unless you're just one of those like niche players that uses him every day for content. But I don't think people really do. So he just gets forgotten about. Now, Ghost would be Old Man Logan. I have seen the strategy. Some of you think that Old Man Logan's the best incursion player out there. Incursion champ, I should say, were the players. I'm going to go ahead and vote no on that. but I'm probably going to be outvoted. He certainly is a temptation. I'm just looking for obvious champs to take. And Invisible Woman is another champ that, just as we talked about with Old Man Logan, I've seen some really good rank 2. They're both champions that if you said I'm taking them to rank 2, I can't be like, well, don't do it. I'm just like, okay, that makes sense. But are you going to take Invisible Woman with the same excitement to rank 2 as you would Awaken, Captain America, Infinity War, or even Void? Probably not. This is maybe the first champion we can all agree is not going to rank 2 anytime soon. Though, maybe I should also say that some of you think he's incredible for defense, and you take him up. But I would not take up somebody just for defense, unless you're going to use that bishop every day. Save that to rank up for the queen or king of a better chessboard. And Satan's sister, no, another Invisible Woman? What are the odds of this? Now she's demanding that you take her up just because you got her twice. Wow. What random RNG. All right, we're looking for somebody that's a no-doubter, somebody like a Corvus, somebody like a Ghost. Heck, somebody like a Captain Sparkles. Let's see it. X23, kind of like so many of the champions in this crystal. If somebody were to take her up, I'd understand it, but I wouldn't do it before Magneto, right? I wouldn't do it before Domino. These resources are still so precious. And OG Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield, depending on how you view this era of Spidey. Yeah, also, you're never going to take him to rank 2. Which sucks, because he's Spider-Man, right? You think, oh, I opened Spider-Man. He should be the best in this game. Well, no, exactly. All right, come on. In this with some just mic drops. That is the opposite of a mic drop. That is literally coming up small. Ooh, OG Spidey, Ant-Man, Bishop, the 6-star basic crystal, everybody. Now we have another glitch where it's going to hatch open like a baby. Last time it was Bishop. Let's see somebody better hatch out of this. Survey says, yeah, heck yeah, Storm P90X. Now, though I have her as a 6-star, my knowledge and use of her is still limited, but I have been told that she is a great rank 2 candidate. Would you agree in the comments? All right, last of the 10. 55 stars, 10 6-stars, months and months and months and months of hoarding. The hoarding is unbelievable. What up, Doom? You can come back now. And Squirrel Girl. Ooh, Squirrel Girl or Thing were going to be great. I think Thing would probably get the nod by most people, but Squirrel Girl would still be a fun rank 2 choice. So this is a really good amount of data on what was a more average than great 6-star opening, but could have been worse. I mean, you didn't get a couple of Groots or King Groots or King Pins, but at the same time, I wouldn't be happy with this. Not for 100,000 6-star shards. No way. Well, there you have it. Thanks again to this summoner for submitting this crystal opening commentary. We're going to try to keep this under 10 minutes and end it here. Thanks as always for watching and supporting the channel. What a fascinating amount of data. I've never seen somebody who hoarded so much considering the lack of champions on their roster. This took beyond willpower and strength and self-control to make it happen.